This girl looks to be 6 or 7 years old. This lady may be 30. And this grandmother of 9 is definitely older. Expressing age is one of the applications of the dative case, but not the only one. So today, we'll look at the usage of the dative case in the Russian language. As we just mentioned, expressing age is one of the functions of the dative case. Another one, and probably the most important one, is referring to indirect objects. We will get there in a moment. We also use the dative case in the subjectless constructions in Russian and in expressions with the verb nравится, to like, and with the preposition po. So let's look at the age examples. We can say that Саше и Маше 8 месяцев, девочке 12 лет, бизнесмену 32 года, дедушке 100 лет, although you'd be hard-pressed to give him a day over 80. The most important function is expressing the indirect object. So imagine this is me, and this is my sister. I want to give her a birthday present. The present here is what we refer to as a direct object. It answers the question what, and, as you already know, we use the accusative case to express it in Russian. We ask questions to or for whom to the indirect object in the sentence. So the full sentence in Russian would say «Я купил подарок моей любимой сестре». Подарок is the direct object and is in the accusative case. Моей любимой сестре is the indirect object and we use the dative for it. Here is a list of some verbs that we frequently use with indirect objects. Купить or покупать, купить подарок сестре или маме. Дарить and подарить, дать or давать. Рассказать or рассказывать. Показать or показывать. Сказать, говорить. Советовать and посоветовать. Писать and написать. For example, писать письмо другу. Or in this example, студент подарил преподавателю книгу. The word преподавателю is in the dative case here. Let's move on to another function of the dative case, its use in the subjectless constructions. When you need to express necessity in English, you would probably say something like it needs to be done, using it as a formal subject. In Russian, you would say надо or нужно, but without a subject. To express possibility, we would use the word можно, impossibility, нельзя or невозможно. Note that there is a difference between these two. We use нельзя if you're not allowed to do something, and невозможно if it's impossible to do it. Some other subjectless constructions use words such as трудно, легко, etc. So let's look at some examples. Студентке надо заниматься. Мальчику можно играть, not that he looks particularly playful. Маме трудно работать. The next function of the dative case is usage of the construction that includes the word nравится. You remember me and my sister, right? Now I also want to introduce you to the girl I met at a party a couple of weeks ago. So I can definitely say that я люблю мою сестру, and I can, with equal assurance, say мне нравится эта девушка, and I hope that я нравлюсь этой девушке as well. Finally, a very specialized but also very important use of the dative case is with the preposition по, which describes the subject of something, such as a textbook, or учебник по истории, по математике, or по литературе.